Hi guys, it's SimLicy here, so welcome back to another apartment renovation, but this time I am renovating one of my own apartments here in the brand new world that came with the Lovestruck expansion pack, and I'm building in one of my penthouse apartments, and this one is the one with the sort of like indoor-outdoor room. I'm not sure what I should call it exactly, but it's the entryway that I wanted it to feel more like a balcony sort of, because the other two apartments have balconies. This one doesn't, but I wanted to create some sort of a space that was, I don't know, kind of unique. And it was a little bit difficult to decorate that space. When I was doing the floor plan, I thought it would be the living room because I didn't think this area where I planned on the kitchen and stuff being, I didn't think it would have enough room for the living space. But I think it does because I only imagine like a single sim or a couple lives here. My plan for this one is a single sim, but I mean you could easily have a couple because it has a double bed. But anyways, I didn't think this area would have enough space, but when I tried to make that room a living room, it felt very weird to me. But I'm sure somebody could make it work, but I couldn't do it in the moment. But anyways, I moved the living room over here. The kitchen's behind it with a dining table, and I just love this apartment. I think it turned out so cute. I especially like this kitchen and living area. I think is so adorable. I think the combination of objects looks really good, and I'm hoping you guys are gonna like it as much as I do. I really just tried to make it feel nice, somewhat luxurious. I didn't want it to be like overly fancy necessarily, but I wanted it to feel nice. And so I think the objects that I chose gave it that feel. I wanted it to, I wanted it to be somewhat colorful, but not too colorful. And I wanted it to be somewhat matchy too, but not too matchy. So hopefully I achieved that. I think these couches actually worked really nicely with the style of building and everything, because this world has a lot of Art Deco architecture, and so I think these couches are somewhat Art Deco. I mean, I might be wrong about that, but I think they are. But I thought they looked really good, especially once I add the base game pillows. I think it added so much like color in here and personality and kind of broke up the white. I thought the white looked nice. It looked clean and modern and like new and everything, but little bit plain. And so I think adding the pillows added that look that I was going for, and also makes it feel lived in, because I think pillows really add that to any couch. And the floor tile is actually a base game floor tile, but I thought it looked really pretty in here with like the dark wood and everything, and I thought it matched the curtains really nicely. And the wall texture I think came with the Bistro kit that we got recently. But again, it's kind of an Art Deco-y look, and so I thought that looked really nice in here. The backsplash tile is a decor object that we got with Lovestruck. I really love that we got like a single like just wall decor object for placing tile. I have a CC one by Peacemaker that I use all of the time, and I've been considering making my own, but I just really wasn't confident on making the right size, and I didn't want to copy what Peacemaker had done, and so I wasn't sure how I was going to make one, but thankfully one came with this expansion pack, and so I can just use that one and recolor it, which I've already started to do. I shared on my Patreon some solid recolors, and then I'm working on some patterns right now, so hopefully I can finish those soon, and I'll put those up on my Patreon too. And if you guys are interested, my Patrons do get early access to my speed builds and my actual builds. I put them up there before they're live on YouTube for everybody, and then before my builds are on the gallery, and then my custom content is available early for a month. My builds go a little bit faster, usually just a few days, maybe 5 days at most. They're up there early. They kind of move along pretty quickly, but my custom content is specifically a month. And so if you're interested, definitely check it out. But anyways, I placed those pillows. I think they look so good. I really like that table with the flower decor object. The flower decor object is from Lovestruck. A lot of these objects you'll see here are not from Lovestruck, because I just really feel like the build, or not the build stuff. The build stuff is great. I love the windows, love the doors. Wish they came in the medium wall height, but they're still great. I think the wall textures, flooring, all that is great. But the buy objects are so limited. I just really find myself not using much from that pack, just because I didn't feel like everything was like a complete set. There's some of the Lovestruck items, and I know I mentioned this in my last video that I wasn't going to bring this up again, but It's so hard not to, because it's very frustrating that we didn't get like a complete set of furniture. Like usually we at least get like a couch that matches the theme of the world. We got this really awesome chair. I do use the chair in here. I wish it would have came with a matching couch though. But here's the chair. I think this chair is beautiful. It came with a matching side table. It's lovely. I wish it would have came with a matching couch though. It's very frustrating. I don't know. Let me know if you guys agree. I'll stop talking about it though, because I'm sure it's annoying. But I wish we would have got more furniture. So I don't know. Anyways, over here I'm just switching up the colors of the doors. I had them white originally, but I felt like they didn't really work anymore after placing the flooring and like the wallpaper and stuff. I felt like they needed to be darker. Over here I really kind of struggled with this blank space, but I couldn't place the tile without it overlapping in a weird way, so I just left it blank. I wish it would have came in maybe a half version. I think that would have worked really nicely. But over here is going to be the bathroom off in this little room. And it's the only bathroom in the build, so you have to walk through the, I guess it's like a courtyard entryway. I don't know what I should call it exactly, but this is where the bathroom is, and then across is a bedroom. But the bedroom's a pretty big one. I mean, so is the entryway. You could easily add another bathroom, or probably split it up into a couple of bedrooms if you see a larger amount of Sims living here, like a family or roommates or something. But this is the bathroom. The wall texture is also base game, but I thought it looked nice with the flooring, and I didn't feel like using the wall decal here in the bathroom, but I could have easily done that. But I'm just decorating the counters pretty simply. I really wasn't decorating for a specific personality, so I didn't add too many things that are suited for a specific sim, even like personal or hobby wise. I didn't really add anything specific for hobbies. I thought about adding a guitar. I think I forgot about adding a guitar, but anyways, I went to decorate this room and got stuck again. So I move on to the bedroom, and then I decorate this room last. I decided to open up this door, so I just used a base game archway, and I turned the door and placed it. But I think it looks good. It's just kind of like open to the rest of the apartment, and I really like doing floor plans this way. Like having open doors and stuff, I think looks really good because you can see into the other room when you're taking screenshots, and you can imagine that the Sims close it. And of course you could close it if you prefer and get rid of the archway, but I think it looks really good. And then over here is going to be the bedroom. Oh, here I was adding some of these beam decorations, which are another really nice object that we got with the expansion pack. But yeah, over here in the bedroom, I'm looking for the bed objects. I think there's some decor, whatever you call those, canopies for beds. I could not find them. I've seen them, and I thought that I saw them in my game before, but I can't seem to find them even if I filter by the expansion pack, so I'm not really sure why that is. And then the other beds, I just didn't really feel like matched the build at all. I don't know, there's the Love Strucky bed with like the heart and everything, and then there's the, I guess, sort of Art Deco, which is nice. I just didn't really like the colors for this build, so I decided not to use it. I used this one that came with City Living instead, which I thought worked perfectly in here. I loved the navy blue, and yeah, I just thought it looked really pretty. But yeah, in here I'm adding some pretty simple decor objects. I mean, nothing too crazy. Again, we did not get a dresser with this expansion pack, so I just added one that came with, I think it was high school years, but I thought it looked somewhat Art Deco, so it kind of matched some of, you know, some of the theme and everything. But yeah, we didn't get one with the expansion pack, which is so frustrating. But here I'm adding some skylights. I don't think these will come across in the gallery because I will upload this as a room, but if you decide to download this build from the gallery, then you could easily add these skylights if you prefer. But I thought it was nice just to add a little bit of extra light in here. Totally not necessary though if you don't like them, but I just feel like with a room like this you need some skylights, so that's what I decided to do. But in here I decided to add a chess table because I was like, I want this room to be useful, and I was adding this seating area over here, which would be cute for probably screenshots and stuff, but I wasn't really sure how much your Sims would actually use the space if they could just sit in here. So I was like, they could play chess in here. You could easily add like some planter boxes, like an art easel, and just make it more of like a hobby room. I added some decorative plants and a bookcase in here, and then just sort of like entryway objects. which I think all looks good. I really wanted to use these chairs, but yeah, I think maybe I end up leaving one over here. I can't exactly remember. There you briefly saw a desk that came with this expansion pack. I didn't really think it worked in here. I don't know. I thought that desk that I was gonna place looked good with the style and everything, but I felt a little bit weird having a desk in here. Oh, I did add some planter boxes or planter pots. So you can do some gardening, and yeah, I'm just looking for different objects sort of clutter up the wall and to fill in the space and everything. I think it ends up being such a cute space and such a cute apartment. Let me know if you guys agree. And yeah, we're almost on to the screenshots. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I hope you guys do enjoy the screenshots. So as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and yeah, please leave any comments or suggestions that you have, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.
Gentle while you stroke, when you depicture me, every number count, love tokens. Where did all the swallows fly when I was 17? Caught up in a dream that became a nightmare. I've said it doesn't matter now, but it defeats me. Shackles around one's feet is not so neat. Oh, hurry with the kisses, your lips and the balm. Every number counts.